Yo, what is up guys? This Pedro here. Today we got some big injury news. So Chase Young will likely miss Sunday's game against the Ravens. So I'll give you guys an update on his injury, how severe it is, and I will also give you guys an overview of Washington's injury and their injury report for today's practice. And we'll go over Dwayne Haskins' press conference for a little bit. So if you guys are new, subscribe for Washington and NFL content. So let's get right into the video. So let's get onto the official tweet from Ian Rappaport. So he said, Washington football team pass rusher Chase Young suffered a moderate groin strain on Sunday and is expected to be out versus the Ravens, sources say. Young, the number 2 pick, who already has 2.5 sacks, is considered week to week. So that is important right there. It is good, that he is not out for a while. That is not a serious injury. And who knows? There's a very good chance that he does not play this game. It's probably a 90% chance, but you never know. The key word there was expected. If he progresses very quickly, there's a chance, if he's 100%, that he plays this weekend. But again, Ron Rivera has been very cautious with these injuries in the past, especially for Chase Young. In training camp, he had a hip flexor injury, and Ron Rivera, really waited until he was 100% until he came back. And especially a game against the Ravens where you don't have a great chance to win, it's better if you sit out and hopefully he's back for the game against the Rams. I think there's a decent chance. After this injury news, I would say like a 5 to 10% chance he plays this week. And we'll see if he ends up practicing at all this week. Even if it's limited, I think that is a good sign for next week. And yeah, I think they're going to only play him, especially this week, only if he's 100%. Against the Rams, maybe if he's like 80-90%, they'll play him. But that's just my take on it right there. So now on to the rest of the injuries for the team. So this is the injury report for today. So these are the players who did not play. Ryan Anderson with an ankle injury. Cole Holcomb, he's had a knee injury for a couple weeks now, ever since week 1. Dontrell Inman, wrist. Morgan Moses, groin. That's a new one right there. Steven Sims, toe. Chase Young, groin. Ryan Kerrigan, non-injury related. And Sadiq Charles was limited with a thigh injury, so it's good that he's limited instead of out. So maybe by the end of the week, he'll be back fully practicing. But there's a lot of new kind of injuries. Same kind of guys. Steven Sims, Morgan Moses, Cole Holcomb, Ryan Kerrigan. So Ryan Kerrigan non-injury related. That's good. Ryan Anderson, we got a lot of depth at that position, but Kerrigan's good, I guess, but Ryan Anderson and Chase Young might be out this week, so that'll make the depth a little smaller, but I still think Ryan Anderson should be able to play. We'll see about Dontrell Inman. As a receiver, you obviously have to catch the ball, and if you have a major wrist injury, who knows, but they haven't said anything yet, so he probably will play. Morgan Moses with the groin injury, that is new. Hopefully he is able to play this weekend. He's always a fighter, a trooper. He always plays. He has the longest streak on the Washington team for starts. So he's gonna play almost certainly, unless he just doesn't practice at all this week. And Steven Sims didn't play, and in the game he did play, but he was kind of limited and really didn't do much in the passing game because of his toe injury. So hopefully this week he's 100%, because he clearly wasn't 100% when it against the Cleveland Browns. So hopefully that clears up. And yeah, so a lot of different injuries, and hopefully some of these guys start progressing, especially Sadiq Charles, because we want to see him on the field eventually, and maybe potentially getting in some playing time for Jerron Christian. So yeah, that is it right there for the injury report for today. Chase Young is week to week with a groin injury, and could possibly play on Sunday, but very, very unlikely. But definitely has a solid chance, if he keeps progressing, to play against the Rams in week 5. So now on to, kind of Dwayne Haskins, his press conference, what he said today. So let's get started right here. Dwayne Haskins says he spent 24 hours looking back at the Browns game, but then needs to move forward and be ready to be better against the Ravens. I agree with that. Dwayne Haskins says he can't get caught up staring at a receiver when teams are playing zone coverage and watching his eyes. Haskins said he was trying to look guys off and it didn't work. So, I mean, at least he's acknowledging his mistake, because originally he said that he didn't stare down receivers when that was obvious. So, it's good that he's having a growth mindset. And yeah, Dwayne Haskins says he wants to show his coaches and teammates that whatever mistakes that I've made, those are behind me. And honestly, from this game, I'm just hoping he's a little bit more accurate and shows a little bit of progression. Turnovers have to be down, though. We're not going to, most likely, unless something crazy happens, win against the Ravens anyways. But if we can keep it somewhat close, maybe under 12, 13 points, if Haskins doesn't turn the ball over. So yeah, that's my take on it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think about the injury or the injury update, and about Chase Young's injury in particular. When do you think he will be back? My personal opinion is I think he's going to be back week 5 against the Rams, and at latest the week after that. So again, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you guys are new. Turn on those post notifications so you never miss a video, and peace.